Well, tonight the UN is warning that the pandemic is putting the world at risk of widespread famines of biblical proportions. There are growing concerns about food supplies in this country, especially in America's meat industry. This as an explosion of coronavirus cases is forcing some meatpacking plants to shut down. CBS's Janet Shamlian has the story.
A major pork processing plant is the latest to close, Tyson Foods in Waterloo, Iowa, where 2,800 workers process nearly 20,000 hogs a day. It comes after an outbreak of at least 180 COVID-19 cases there, and after Iowa lawmakers filed an OSHA complaint, even though the state's governor resisted.
We can work with different processing facilities across the state to keep the processing plants up and going.
A USA Today investigation found 150 of the nation's largest plants are in counties where the infection rate is spiking, threatening not only workers, but potentially the food supply.
Any plant or factory across the country could become the #1 hotspot next week if they do not take this issue seriously.
Processing plants can be a breeding ground for the virus because many workers spend their day side by side. This man, who recovered from COVID-19 and asked we not use his name, works at Smithfield Foods in South Dakota.
We are very close. We can't use a social distance at that place.
Tonight, there is increasing concern about the supply of meat and poultry. The Agriculture Department reports beef production is already down 19% from a year ago.
Are we going to be going through a meat shortage in the United States?
You know, you may not get the exact product that you want when you go to the store, but I would not expect a protein shortage.
And Tyson has now announced it is closing yet another of its plants, this time in Indiana. Here in Texas, public health officials are investigating outbreaks at 2 rural processing plants where resources and hospitals are thin. Janet Shamlian, CBS News, Houston.